Log of Captain Alistair Tourville, October 30th, 1905. These last few weeks have been one wild ride, lots of highs and lows. Start with the lows, I guess. Met someone from my past at St. Dominic's Station in Albion. Someone who knew me from the old days when I got freshly booted from the military. I know I wrote on the why part of my leaving the military, but not the how. Turns out, showing up at the Minister of War's office, armed to the teeth with knives, guns, and explosives, and demanding to see said minister in order to shoot him, punch him in the face, or shoot him and then punch him in the face, is one of the quickest ways to get your ass tossed in prison. Give the minister the respect he deserves, though. He didn't do that. He understood perfectly well my reaction to the deaths of my comrades getting covered up. In the end, we made an agreement. I would get an honorable but quiet discharge from the Army, as well as a generous final paycheck. In return, I would not speak to the press or speak publicly about the cover-up. I abided by that agreement, but it took its toll. I took that money and threw myself into mass quantities of booze as well as some other things that weren't good for me. Got drunk out of my mind and started picking fights with anybody I figured might be able to put me out of my misery. That's where Captain Schaefer found me, beaten bloody and passed out behind a bar ironically named the New Winchester. Captain Schaefer sobered me up and offered me a place aboard the I Race to Seek the Living. We had a silent pact that neither of us would speak of our time in the military or why we left. On his part, though, I figured he knew all about me, as he did mention having a few high-placed friends left in Her Majesty's government. On to more positive things than my bad memories. I finally fulfilled Captain Whitlock's last order and got that black box to London. I still got no damned idea what that whole affair was even about, and going by what the butler who took the box said, I probably don't want to know. But having that thing gone is a weight lifted off the entire crew. And finally, our ship. We always knew the Wayfarer was going to be a temporary home, but I don't think any of us expected to leave it so soon. We took a trip to the Crown and Misery Company engine yards, and there we saw her. The ship we all instantly knew was destined to be our permanent home in the skies. An Agravain-class juggernaut. A moving mountain of armor and guns with hold space to match the Wayfarer. And even more shocking, we could afford her. Had to damn near break the bank to do it, but we did. Everyone had suggestions about what to name her. The crowd favorite was the Unchained Predator. Unfortunately, that wouldn't fit on the identification plaque. So I settled on something just as impactful, but quite a bit shorter. The Fearless. We also had the funds to outfit her with some upgraded armor as well as a rotary machine gun. When we left port, our spirits were riding high. Maybe fate heard us bragging or thought that naming a ship the Fearless was a cocky move. Either way, we ran into a bit of trouble on our way back to the Reach. Got into a few fights that damn near wrecked the Fearless. Some might take that as some sort of sign, but the crew and I see it as the skies testing the mettle of both the crew and the Fearless. And since I'm here to write this, I'd say we passed. The Fearless isn't yet where we'd like her to be, but the crew have already started drawing up plans and cooking up ideas for various upgrades we should install. That costs money, which means more trading work, but once we get her properly outfitted, the skies can throw any damn thing they please at us, and I'd bet on the Fearless every time. Welcome, one and all, back to Sunless Skies. Ugh. So what are we doing today? You guessed it. More trading. But I did also promise we would start working on some of the officer quests. So, what do our funds look like? 269? Yeah, alright. I can work with that, I think. Let's see here. I think the easiest to talk to right off the bat would probably be the driver. I think. Let's see. The incautious driver. The driver has no tolerance for uneventful voyages. Well, sorry, bud. When not on duty, they stare through the stained glass windows as if willing excitement to ride in on a wave of disaster. Well, they probably freaking loved our trip back to the Reach. When they take the wheel, the rest of the crew grip the nearest available supports and whisper quiet prayers to various gods. Sorry, I was trying to get another word out of Spicy Ranch. Gamble with the incautious driver. How much is that? 25? Alright. Rumors not intended for your ears suggest the driver is running an illicit poker game in the hold. Caught in the act. You enter the hold and find the game well underway. The driver sits cross-legged in front of a pile of freshly worn sovereigns and 3 newly impoverished members of the crew. A stoker angrily throws an expensive-looking watch onto the pile of winnings and departs in a fury. The driver looks up. "Captain, care to make a wager?" The driver deals cards between the players. The cook and a crewman whose name you can't place at the moment watch each other with barely disguised suspicion. Behind you, a small crowd gathers to see their captain's coin. Well, this is shit, but I'm going to do it anyway. Play a round of cards. Place your bet and prepare to play. Yep. I figured that was going to happen. Not a card player, apparently. Alistair. A losing hand. You throw your cards down, not expecting to win. You are not disappointed. The driver bets everything on a single pair. The cook claims the pot. The quartermaster, isn't that our aunt? Is our aunt playing cards? Okay. I guess our aunt's playing cards. "I heard you used to be a test driver," says the quartermaster. The driver nods. "You never thought of it. As a child, I loved my trains. Very ordered. A safe little space where they could go around and around and nothing could go wrong. It was only after the crash that I realized I needed more. I suppose surviving that taught me that there was more to life. Or there was more to I'm trying to give him like a really fast talking voice because that just seems to fit. Let's try it again. It was only after the crash that I realized I needed more. I suppose surviving that taught me that there was more to living than simply being alive. Another round? Fuck it, another round. Let's lose another 25 gold. Yeah. You threw your cards down, not expecting to win. You were not disappointed. Yeah, the cook claims the pot. "Wait, you're a Stainrod, as in Leadbeater and Stainrod?" demands the crewman. "And you're still taking coins out of our pockets?" The driver shrugs. "Black sheep of the family. We don't talk much. Not since the accident. Mother didn't approve of my new career, and father, well, anyway." They shuffle the cards, smiling with confidence. "Never bet what you can't afford to lose." "Thanks, bud." Step away from the game. That is enough of that. The remaining crew around the circle relax as you stand to leave. The driver shuffles the card, ready to begin the next round. Let the game continue. The crew needs a break. This is harmless enough. The driver nods to you, idly scratching an ear. Just for a moment, you spot something green winding around their finger. Learning about the incautious driver. You are learning more about the incautious driver. Wow. Sometimes I think the people who wrote this game must work for the Department of Redundancy department. The driver has no... Yeah, okay, we said that. A secondment. Listen to the driver's suggestion. Recently, they've been roaming the corridors of your engine, whistling and getting in the way. Is there something they want? An idle fancy. The driver blinks. "Can't keep anything from you, I see. I've been feeling a bit on edge. Would like to make myself useful, if I can. There's races at the Royal Society. Maybe we should go there, and you could drop me off for a bit? I could make us both a bit of money." They take out a coin and flip it in the air. It comes down on heads. Just a thought, anyway. The driver will join the Rochester Club to take part in races and generate winnings for you while on secondment. Cool, alright. Converse with the incautious driver. They keep scratching their ears even while driving. Nervous tick, or maybe a sickness that might spread amongst the crew? "What? Oh, yes. The driver scratches again. "It's nothing, just a little earache, I'm sure. It comes and goes." Their knee trembles with frustration of being pulled away from the wheel even for this short conversation. "See, all fine now." Order a visit to the doctor. The efficiency of your crew cannot be allowed to slide. Damn right. "Not necessary," the driver protests, scratching at their ear with renewed force. A look of pain flashes over their face for a moment. "Perhaps. My family knows of a specialist in New Winchester. I think father owns the building. I think I can call in a favor. All right. Well, we are at New Winchester, so, yeah, we're not going to hire on crew yet. We're still fine. We're at 9 out of 12. We're good. We're good. Explore the city. Probably be under here. Escort the incautious driver to their family doctor. A silver plaque on the door bearing only a name indicates this as the address of the New Winchester's most exclusive practice. An immediate appointment. While the doctor conducts her examination, the driver asks you to update their old records with their current employment. You take a moment's pleasure in the driver's ridiculous middle name and pass over the field on gender, straightforwardly crossed out. Their address was last an eyebrow-raising prestigious New Winchester townhouse. You amend it to the name of your locomotive. Ah, the doctor says, peering into the driver's ear. A case of verdancy, a fungal colonization of the brain not uncommon in the Reach. You've noticed uncharacteristic impulses, changes in behavior? She eyes the driver's sky suit and scars. The driver nods. Yes, the spores root deeply in the brain. Attempts to extract them have had less than satisfactory results. I'm afraid the best prescription is to entertain them. Take them where they want to go, see the things they want to see. Typically, a little travel does the job. They'll soon lose interest. All right, learning about the incautious driver. Gained 1,000 experience. Okay. Well, I think we can pop back over here and talk to him again. Converse with the incautious driver. They've only been more restless since their appointment. A communion with verdancy. The incautious driver paces back and forth, clicking their tongue. It must have been the crash in the nature reserve. My father sent me there to take up a nice quiet job. I always did love botany, but when they pulled me from the wreckage, I had new dreams to follow. I thought they were mine. Now how can I be sure? A new resolve washes over their face when they turn back, eyes sharp and sparkling with a flicker of emerald. Either way, I know where I have to go. Old Tom's Well. Give me the wheel, Captain. I have an appointment to keep. The well lies to the northwest of New Winchester. All right. Let's have a look at the old map. If I remember correctly, it's way up there. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do our loop, pick up port reports and stuff. And we'll either do one loop to get some more money, or depending on how much we have left over when we hit the nature reserve, we can pop. I gotta scoot closer. Pop on up there to Old Tom's Well. Off we go. So before I came over here and started recording this, I was playing some more Monster Hunter Sunbreak. Hang on a second. Before I even continue that line of thought, give me a second. Okay, I have no port reports. Got it. Anyway, yeah, I've been playing Monster Hunter Sunbreak, and I just defeated Malzeno. And, man, let me tell you, that was one hell of a fight. I don't consider myself like a Monster Hunter master. I am not near the skill level of people who can do, like, sub 6-minute runs on monsters like that. But I'm pretty good. I mean, I put about 2,000 hours into Monster Hunter World, and I got pretty damn good at the switch axe. And when I unlocked the new switch skills from Sunbreak, I put in a good, probably 10-12 hour practice on learning that new stuff, training against various master rank monsters and all that, but man, I could not beat Malzeno with the switch axe. It was ridiculous. I had to break out the hunting horn. A hush falls over the locomotive when your crew moves. Yeah, okay, we've seen that before. Anyway, I had to put the switch axe away and actually break out the hunting horn, specifically an upgraded Magnum Hollow hunting horn, which, in my non-professional opinion, might be the best damn weapon in the entire game, which is why I usually try not to use the Magnum Hollow hunting horn, because it's honestly too damn good, in my opinion. Like, the way, when they revamped the hunting horn's moveset, they already made it just really good anyway, and then the Magnum Hollow hunting horn has things, it has the songs for attack and defense up and health regeneration, so you're getting a pretty substantial buff and a constant influx of healing just by playing the hunting horn. And then with the new Switch skills, they added the, what is it called? I think the Silkbind Shockwave, which essentially makes every single hit from your hunting horn hit twice. So you, like, put on all your buffs, which is already really easy. Then you hit the Silkbind Shockwave, and then you do the freaking, I think it's the Magnificent Triad, where you play 3 notes and then essentially just start breakdancing all over the monster's face. So that's just a lot of KO damage going out already, stacked, and essentially, like, because of the Silkbind Shockwave, all of those hits are hitting twice. It's fucking ridiculous. But, anyway, I broke out the hunting horn, and I beat Malzeno essentially on my first try with the hunting horn. That's how freaking good the hunting horn is now. Did I... Yep, okay, we're good. Sorry, I was talking. Sometimes I miss things when I'm talking. But, yeah, finally beat Malzeno, so that's pretty damn good. If you're looking for easy mode in that game, it's the freaking hunting horn. That's just what it is. Like, pretty much everybody says that, the longsword is the best freaking weapon in the game, which, I'm pretty sure that's what most people who do, like, the sub 6 minute runs use. But for people who are not masterful... Come on. Thank you. For people who are not masterful speedrunners, the hunting horn, man. Just the hunting horn. I think Spicy Ranch is being shy tonight. She's not doing much talking. But she's in her co-host chair. So I might get something out of her eventually. Is this a saying? Yep, that's a saying. Okay. Signal box. Oh, I should have talked to the freaking fatalistic signal man. I'll do that next time I'm in a port. Yep, still too soon to read the ledger, so that's fine. Because if I remember... I think at least I know I did at least the start of the Fatalistic Signalman's quest. I cannot remember if I did that to completion. And the fact that I can't remember whether or not I completed a officer's quest probably means I did not complete that officer's quest. Ooh! A colonized cantankery. How you doing, pal? Taste this. Oh, shit. Alright, I got a little too trigger happy there, I'll admit it. I got fully repaired hull this time, but I'm ready. I'm ready. Alright, maybe I don't want to get that... Yeah, I don't feel like I want to get close enough to employ the machine gun on this guy. Alright, yep. We're gonna back it up a little bit. Oh yeah, he's mad now. There we go. Loot. A colonized cantankery, pulverized. A palpitating mycological mass of fractured chitinous legs, frilled gills, and ruptured polyps. A growth of livid fungus has engulfed a small herd of cantankery. Now it is dying. The herd grumbles with one irritable, faltering voice. Yeah. I forgot that does terror. But that's still a good amount of money we just got out of that. Digging deep. A fungal sheath is tough, fibrous. It must be dug out by the roots which sprout between the cantankery's segmented plates. You use a sharpened trowel and leather-gloved fingers. Beneath the glitter of valuable stones. I know the Cantankeree are kind of assholes. I mean, they're just angry space whales and all that. The Weathered Wall of Ruins, yep, can't do that. But like, I mean, they're just angry space whales doing what angry space whales do. If they pick a fight with me, I'll blow them away. That's all well and good. But I mean, come on, man. They don't. Nobody deserves to have. I mean, essentially, The Last of Us happen to them. That's crap. Port Avon. Alright, quiet day. Buy cheap fuel, that's always good. Write the port report. And I did say I was going to also try to talk to the fatalistic signalman. His mustache is stained with nicotine, his Isambard line uniform neatly pressed. He always expects the worst, confident in the knowledge that he will still be disappointed. It's a shit way to go through life, man. Trade tales of terror over tea and biscuits. He is reticent by nature, but can be coaxed into conversation over depressing stories with horrible endings. Warming to the subject. Soon you are engaged in dismal competition. You raise the sad fate of Parliament and the tragic disappearance of the HML Parsifal. He counters with a story of his own past. I worked the Isambard line. It was meant to ring the whole reach, a chain of accelerators and hour funnels to speed locomotives between the outer ports. Doomed from the start it was. Some said cursed, but I reckon building a road around the sky is just bloody difficult. It was never finished. He slurps his tea. I'd like to take a proper tour of the reach, see exactly how stupid we were. Learning about the fatalistic signalman. The signalman wants to go on a lengthy tour of the reach, accumulate 6 port reports. Oh, well. Lucky him, that's exactly what we're out here doing. A secondment. Listen to the signalman's suggestion. He's been loitering outside your cabin waiting for his chance. He's been very patient. Opportunity knocks. He intimates that he might be able to put his old connections to work for you if you were to drop him off in London for a little while. You wouldn't be gone forever, of course, far too much to do aboard your engine. But he wouldn't mind the opportunity to do some consultancy work with the big movers and shakers of London's new economy. He might be able to garner a few favors in London. The signalman will generate ministry gratitude for you while on secondment. That could be very useful. Alright. We'll make one more stop and then see if we can talk to the princess. Because I think trying to tackle 3 quests at a time, that might be pushing my abilities. So we'll start with 3. I didn't pick up supplies. Can I pick up supplies here? Yes, I can. Lovely. Alright, we got a little something out of Spicy Ranch that time. We'll have to see in post if the microphone picked it up. Thank you for entering the conversation, Spicy Ranch. You're always welcome to. You know this, right? Okay. I swear, she lays and sleeps in just the weirdest positions. We've got a little cat bed essentially suction cupped to the window behind my head. And she's currently laying on it with her head and one paw dangling off. The princess looks concerned. Why would you name a wood after a traitor? A sewer, maybe. Alright, a respite from labor. Nice, offer stable employment. Got some more crew. Away, come away. Some are disinclined to step foot inside a locomotive again. The wood provides a respite from many of those unable to adapt to life in the skies, but there are a few intrepid souls in search of adventure or freedom, or merely wanting to make the lives of Ravenscourt and Stamford a little more difficult. I don't know who that is. I'm sure I'll find out. They sign on, leaving the woods behind them. Alright, departing Glade. Oops, that's not what we wanted to do. Glade. Write the report. Oh, it's apparently a store. Ravenscourt and Stamford, the distinguished official retailers of Somerset College, have deigned to establish a small outpost here. They conduct their business with consistent and vigorous disdain, trading lumber and edible flora from the Whispering Glades. Alright, well, thank you for the supplies. And then we're going to come over here. Speak to the incognito princess. From the tiara-crested brow downwards, there is nothing about the incognito princess that is not incandescent, praise the sun. She is like the sun, and about as dangerous to anything in the vicinity. Wherever the princess goes, she looks around with a surplus of curiosity and a complete lack of care. Prove oneself a fit confidant. While she seems incapable of discerning between the two, the incognito princess seems intrigued by any mention of daring do and abyssal horror. Okay. The truth revealed! Thrilled by her tales, the princess invites you to her quarters. Ooh, I have a secret, she says, removing her tiara before donning a second, more expensive tiara. I am Queen Victoria's daughter, she says. I trust your discretion. It is a considerable ask. This must be the captivating princess, the daughter of Victoria, who dwells in a miasma of rumors of excess, ranging from red honey to cannibalism. Ooh. Okay, this took a quick fucking turnaround, didn't it? A half-asphyxiated starling has somehow found its way aboard. It flies to her hand. She pets it gently. One is traveling to broaden one's mind before one takes on a new role. It would be a delight to meet with the engineers who keep the eternal ball of perdurance tick-tocking away. She smiles. You find yourself outside. Learning about the incognito princess. She's revealed her identity. The incognito princess seeks something new at Perdurance, and if I remember correctly, Perdurance was in Albion. So, alright, so we won't be pursuing that one at least until we go back to Albion, so that's good. Alright, yep, moving on. To Carillon. Hydrate. Ooh, Marauder. That machine gun is freaking lovely. Alright, loot the hold. Distressing the odoured barrel. What do we got? Ah, dear God, what in blazes? It's an uncanny specimen. Damn, we have 10 of those things now. I'm gonna look at something real quick. Alright. So, 10 damage for 30 heat, and 4 for 10 heat. Okay, so... Alright, so 12... Alright, so if my mental arithmetic is correct, this does 10 damage for 30 heat. So 3 shots worth of this equals 30 heat, which equals 12 damage if all shots hit. Okay, so the machine gun technically a little bit outperforms the long gun in terms of damage to heat ratio. Alright, that's good to know. Problem is, I have to make sure all the shots hit, which means I usually need to be like straight up in the other person's grill in order to do that. Which I do have a heavily armored locomotive now. I can take the punishment. I'm just currently kind of broke, so I really don't want to, because that's just money spent repairing the hull. But it's all good. The repentant devil sneers, yep, as he does every single time we come over here. Hello, Sherlock. Alright, Caroline. Enter the foyer, write the port report. Bada bing, bada boom. Go to Grimory's, buy an extra supply, and off we go to Lustrum. Cry havoc. You hear a disturbance and, oh dear, it must be the dog again. The baritone percussion of its barking echoes through the locomotive. There's a passing question to consider. Where's the noise coming from? Driver's cabin. Someone whoops from the direction of the driver's cabin. The locomotive shudders and shakes like a racehorse on the cusp of their last great adventure. You enter to find the driver strapping goggles to the inadvisably big dog. "He won't leave!" The driver shrugs, scratching behind an ear. "And since he won't leave, I decided he might as well be properly equipped. It was an effort to get him to sit still, and he's showing no signs of leaving." Steer the dog out by his goggles. It isn't as elegant as a leash, but one makes do. It is also a remarkably clumsy process. Gentle tugs, nothing that might cause discomfort, but eventually you succeed in guiding him out of the driver's cabin. Damn, I didn't put anything in the captain's log about getting the dog. I feel like an asshole now. Oh well. Maybe I'll fix that later. I usually only have so much I'm willing to put down on the captain's log pages because, you know, I don't want to write a freaking novel every time I want to have, like, a little prologue to the episode. Cantankery. You dick. Come here. I know you're gonna attack me. Come here. Let's get this over with. Nice. Alright, pry precious stones from its carapace. Alright. Can we investigate yet? Read the ledger? Yeah, we can. The handwriting is poor but legible. Captain Senior deposited fuel. The pen leaked as they wrote. There's a column for miscellaneous notes. The captain warns of a condition afflicting her crew. It started during a period of downtime. One took up gazing at the stars and encouraged others to do the same. Alright, yep. As we've seen before. Leave. Sherlock. I fed you. I don't know why you're over here bothering me. Oh, that's a Tackety. Never mind. We're not going to start a fight with the Tacketies. At least not yet. Ooh. The only in silence. Alright, a wreck. The wreck names is Frost. Enter through the shattered windscreens. The steel of the chassis is mangled, but the bridge appears largely intact. Alright. The driver pulls you alongside. Sky chest nailed to the floor. An intriguingly bulging sack. 40 sovereigns. Okay, cool. And no one popped out of it to ambush us, which is also nice. Oh, what's going on over here? Ooh, a scribe spinster. Hell yeah. There's good money to be made off of these things now that I'm a bit more combat savvy. And I've got backup. You missed. Whoop! Oh shit. Ow. Ow. I don't have time to read that text. There we go. Loot. The scribe spinster is bronze wood. Now pop. Yeah, we've seen this before. Get that bronze wood. We're a bit high on terror. You can say I'm a fan. Oop. Almost missed our landing pad. Oh, it's doing the freaking circle as pause button thing again. That's annoying. Alright. Explore Lustrum. Write a port report. Now we're not going to waste money on the tea shop. I know we can go to the tea shop to reduce our terror, but we're not going to. Load up on fuel. And yeah, we're going to go up this way. Hunt some more scribe spinsters. There's one right there. Excellent. Come on. Hey, where are you going? Where are you going? I would like... Motherfucker. You know, actually... Junior Signaler receives a dose of medicinal port in the infirmary after seeing a frozen corpse spin past the window. The experience has shaken him. "The dead are hungry," he says. "We need to make an offering, or it'll come back, a knocking at the hole." Reprimand him. You know what? Yeah. This... I know I need... Weirdly enough, nightmares can't affect some of the quest lines you do and some of the items you can get, so... We do need nightmares. And seeing as how Captain Alistair here has an issue with the dead not being given their proper due, recovering the body and transporting it for burial is exactly what we're going to do. It will be poor company, but it is what you'd want to happen if you were found dead in the sky, so let's do that. A dour companion. It is a good deed, perhaps, to carry a lost soul home, but it is not a happy one. The crew are grimly heartened, but your dreams are troubled. The corpse wore a captain's jacket. Their face is a mask of frozen terror. Oh, what the fuck? Ugh. You notice it first on your bed. Faint, rusty markings at the creases of your pillow. There are finger traces the shade of old blood on the handle of your door. The armpits of your clothing, too. Something with the taste of metal is coming out of your pores. Bleach everything. This is not a new symptom. This has happened before. You've just forgotten. How did you make it disappear last time again? Wait. Understand first. What are you trying to hide? items in storage. Some of these clothes you've never worn, but here they are in your cupboard and they smell like you. There's a tangy sensation in the back of your throat. There's a mirror in which your reflection will not meet your eye. Interesting. I've never had this nightmare before. The one I was honestly expecting was the dead guy who keeps showing up. Woo! Ow, ow. Alright. Bada bing, bada boom. More bronzewood. Another opponent. Bring it on. Yes. Oh. Got him. Get the bronzewood. Alright, we're a bit damaged now, but maybe we'll get lucky and find some marauders to feed on. Not like literally feed on, I mean figuratively, like, you know, using their hull to repair mine kind of feeding. Like, I'm not trying to go the cannibal route here. That's no. I did that in Sunless Seas, and I mean, it was interesting. I'm not gonna lie about that, but yeah, not something I particularly want to do again. Supplies are low, and the Rat Brigade has never looked more palatable. That's fucked up. Ah, that was a good one. I think the mic definitely got that one. Thank you, Spicy Ranch. Almost there. Your aunt pats your hand. Magdalene, we should stop here. Do something about your nightmares. I appreciate that, Auntie, but I'm hanging on to these nightmares. I need them. And also, I'm really interested about leaving this metallic stuff lying around. I want to see where that goes. Magdalene's house, small comfort, right report. We're not going to spend money to reduce terror. We're going to check here. We got 140. shit. Okay. Alright, we're gonna spin the last here, and we're gonna pop on, like, yeah, our trip around the reach. Well, actually, nah, we can make it to Port Prosper. We can do that. That'll be fine. But we're not gonna try to go up in here yet. We're gonna turn in the port reports and the Brondwood and see where that leaves us financially. Hydrate. What do we got here? The Chrysopoia? My phone's charging. I can't look up words right now. The Chrysopoia. Mourn the dead. It's proper. Chrysopia? Chrysopoia? I bemoan the fact that my phone is currently charging. Maybe I'll remember to put like a little note about that next time. Runcible Spoon. That's a name. Rumble Far Refineries and searchlights rake the sky. Alright, explore, write a report, attended performance at the Gaudy Widow, enjoy yourself, it's good, honest theater, embraced by the impoverished East Enders, buy exactly 1 unit of fuel, but I don't think we need 1 unit of fuel to make it back to New Winchester. Yeah. On second thought, that we can make it up to the nature reserve. I say, not knowing if we can actually make it up to the nature reserve. We shall see. 2 and 1, I think we should be fine. Who knows? Maybe we'll find some raiders to fight along the way. Or a homestead to check out? Or are those ruins? I think those might be ruins. Okay, those are ruins, not a homestead. Tackety, nice to see you. Okay, why can I fly under some of these things on the signal boxes, but not the others? It's mildly annoying. Anyway, I'm gonna get close. Can't read the ledger yet. That's fine. Alright. There's something over here. That is a homestead. Nice. A homestead tucked away in a quiet corner of the sky. The homestead is plated patchwork of corrugated iron, barrels of rifles poke out and fire. Return the fire. Nice, gain sovereigns and supplies. Rounds ring off the house's iron skin, find gaps. Eventually someone waves a white bedsheet from a window and throws out a satchel that clinks with jewelry and silver. Wonderful. Now we'll definitely be making it back to New Winchester. Hey, the peacock wins. God damn it. Crewman is fixated on us. The crew is staring fixedly from a stained glass window. Look! He points out at the apparently ordinary sky. Webs strung between the stars. And watch! There! Did you see the stars shiver? Like dew on a cobweb when a spider stirs? I saw no such thing. Yeah. Try to send him back to work. Fuck. 5 terror and 8 hull, but I didn't lose anybody, so that's good. Repentant devil smiles. First you conquer nature, then you preserve it. Trifle arrogant, no? Fair. Alright. Join the hunting party. Explore to reduce terror. Go here. Get the report. Move on. Peacock wind buffets you. The incautious driver whistles a jolly tune. We're just surfing this stuff all the way home. The arboreal wilds are lush and green. Fronds hang like curtains, leaves loll, fat as giants' tongues. Yep, seen that before. Ooh. Hey, if you guys want to fight, we can freaking fight. Bring it on. Are they beating themselves to death against their own hive? Mourn the dead. Loot. Listen to its death hymn. Not to criticize, says the inconvenient aunt. I do expect us to get out and push. Oh, you're fine, Auntie. You're fine. We'll make it home. I've done this before. It's a good experience. It'll help us down the line, Auntie, I promise. An abandoned holder silently blames the frost. Yep. Clamor of new Winchesters, heard on the wind, familiar as a disagreeable uncle. Alright, who are we currently in favor with? Alright, so these are going to the Tackities. We should have just enough fuel. Got it. Perfectly done. Alright, Victory Hall. Deliver the reports. 800 sovereigns, lovely. Whoop, damn it, son of a bitch. Slide on in there, there we go. Right, now we're going to check the bazaar. Currently, nothing, I don't think. Yeah, alright, so we can just sell off the bronze wood and the nectar. There we go. Alright, this will keep us going for a good bit, I think. More than enough for us to get on up to the well and see what the driver has to say about that. Oh, bollocks. Forgot to talk to the signal man before we turned in those port reports. God damn it. That's alright, I think we're planning another loop around the Reach anyway to make sure we got more than enough money and we can go exploring Albion. The undergrowth draws in, the call of unknown gargantuan beasts rattle your engine. Here the Reach runs wild. Hello, who are you? Oh, I think that's one we already checked out. God, I need to get a new engine. And not a new locomotive, I mean a new actual engine for my locomotive. It's one thing on the list of many I want to get. I think the most pressing matter would be some better guns. Okay. Interesting. A cryptic stoker wants to hold a memorial service for the crew that have recently died in your service. Judging by his tattoos of a storm studded with mouths. Gross. And his rattling collection of talisman, the ceremony is unlikely to be Christian. Forbid it. Pagan rites have no place here. Attend and deliver a eulogy yourself. You would like to say a few words. Conduct yourself. What do I need for that? You are not, alas, a priest. Fair. Yeah. fingers crossed that this eulogy isn't shit. Eulogy's not shit. Awesome. Parting words. The crew nod their heads as you speak, punctuating your sentences with solemn approving grunts. Afterward, the cryptic stoker steps forward. His face is painted storm gray, and his talismans rattle like distant thunder. He delivers a ceremony in a dozen different voices. He speaks of the duty of the living to remember what has passed. The storm that speaks has noticed you. Fuck. Well... Hopefully that's not as bad as the burrower or the waste wave noticing me. Because that got me into some real trouble a few episodes back. Alright, here we are. The Incognito Princess. Is it the good kind of nature in the reserve, or the malodorous kind? That is a fine question. Alright. Get the report. Grab an extra thing of fuel just to be safe. And up we go to Old Tom's Well. Sherlock. Nice to see you. What? Don't look at me like that. I fed you. I don't think he's actually upset with me. I think it's just the fact that Sherlock has some of, like, the most hardcore resting bitch face I've ever seen on a cat. Come here. Oh, well, shit. You did. Fair enough. Hey, we're almost at a new level. Awesome. Who else wants to fucking go? I'm down. Ah, shit. Done overheated myself. Alright. Collect this. And loop around. Do I hear more? That was weird. Playing song fills the air. Hive of chorister bees. Well, I don't see any more, but I got 2 free things of fun. Aha! There you are. I knew I heard you somewhere. Well, we are getting a little bit beat up, but we got another level. Check on that over at, well, when we dock at Old Tom's. Aha, free stuff. Hull points? Oh shit, supplies, but you I might be able to turn into hull points. Come here. I said come here. Yeah, you're being a dick. Dude, I'm coming for you, man. You can only run for so long. Man, you're not even shooting back. It's like you want me to kill you. Although he is star-matted. Maybe he does want me to kill him. Alright, got him. Yeah, gain hull. Alright, you exhort your crew to get over their damn superstitions and start stripping the Explorer. They begin dutifully and gingerly, but soon begin to treat the explorer as the icon of all that they fear. Star madness, the thunder of guns, a wild death in the empty sky. They rip out plating and spare parts with frenzied glee. Alright, well, I'll take it. Ooh, more free stuff. And another explorer. Hello. Ooh, some crockery. Well-wind turbulence. The repentant devil is the only one left standing. Come here. Ow. Damn it. Overheated myself. Gain random treasures. We're fine on crew. Distressingly odored barrel. More fuel. Lovely. Alright. The well. Old Tom's well. Brooch. Oh boy. Below, beneath the scudding clouds, a speckle of structures cling to a shelf of ice. The well winds drag at your engine like the frantic clutch of a drowning man. The well gapes. Descend, the winds howl. You'll need a steady hand at the helm. You will land, but risk damaging your hull. Okay. A descent. Down through the tearing mists. Through the whipped particulates that thunder on your hull. Through the shrieking winds which fall abruptly still. A ledge of black ice has accreted over centuries at the well's edge, with a raised lip that affords a sliver of shelter. A handful of beehive huts huddle around a crude church. They are built from roughly chopped blocks of the same black ice that forms the shelf around the well. Old Tom was a prospector during the promised days that followed London's arrival in the heavens. For years he combed the reach, looking for the strike that would make him rich. He didn't find it. Luckless and impoverished, he made a wish here at the well. The next month he discovered the mother of mountains and the rich hour veins that riddled her flanks. For a year before his disappearance, he was staggeringly wealthy. Others come here now, the desperate and the broken, with their final futile wishes. Escort the incautious driver to the well. The fungal sentience colonizing their mind has led them here, but why? The driver, driven. The incautious driver strides to the very lip of the well and leans precariously out to stare into the depths. The well winds pluck at them. You grab a handful of their coat just in case. Can you see them, Captain? Glimmering in the dark? The bones of the sun! The driver looks back at you, their eyes suddenly as green as old emeralds. A messenger came, inscribed as signs of peace, but it bore a well seed, murder beneath the arches of heaven. The driver's balance shifts, they lurch, and you pull them back onto the gritty ice. When they look up, their eyes have returned to their customary blue. Thank you, my head is feeling very crowded, but the impulse has changed now. I need to return to the nature reserve. Its home is there, or its parents? Its master? Not sure, I don't speak fungus. Alright, I guess, back to, the nature reserve. Away! Oh, shit, I was gonna level up here, but... Hello? You are money in the bank, my good sir, and or ma'am. Who was this? Whoop. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, that didn't hurt all that bad. Fuck. Getting too trigger happy. Alright, you listen up. You're gonna die. Told you. Loot. The bronze wood. Alright, now this... I think I know what this is, but it has been a while. Let's see. A curator's egg. One of your crew dons their thermal sky suit and step out into the cold. After a few minutes, they return, clutching an object that looks uncomfortably like a large wasp nest. Reckon it's a curator's egg, they say, carefully handing it to you. It looks delicate, but has a heft to it. as if something dense is nestled beneath its papery outer layers. Take the egg on board. Someone in a busy port is sure to want to buy it. Alright. Secure it in the hold. One of your people swaddles the egg in a grease-stained blanket and wedges it into your hold. Sitting amongst the crates and barrels, it looks more fragile than it did before. Eggs can be sold at St. Dominic Station in London, Wolvesey Station in New Winchester, and King's Ideal in Pan. Something round and papery about the size of an umbrella stand hangs in the sky. I think we just grabbed that, so you're a little late on that one. Is this impassable? Yeah, it is. Okay. Sigils glow on the ruins, lambent in the mist. Yes, I see. Oh, shit. Shit. Fuck it. Apparently we got 2 corpses on board now. Having awful night. God damn it. Visitation. Increasing clarity. Your skin is... God. Spicy Ranch. You scare the shit out of me. Don't fucking do that when I'm dealing with nightmares in this game. Your skin is going clear in patches, and the texture is crackly and brittle like old parchment. The veins show copper blue beneath. Look beneath. The skin comes away fast and easy, like sheets of puffy pastry cracking under a fork. Shine. What? 1 layer, 2, and then you have to stop. Beneath those layers is flesh, burning pain, and something so bright it sears your eyes. Bandages will conceal this. Next time you must try harder to contain your curiosity. Fucking thanks, man. Whatever. That's okay. I think 2 nightmares was the threshold we needed for, like, getting stuff we wouldn't normally be able to get. So, that's fine. I just gotta be a little bit better about managing my terror, I guess. I hear the telltale sounds of coaster bees. I'm pretty sure I do. Or my headphones are going to shit, one of the two. Both are equally likely, in my opinion. Almost there. Alright, here we go. Alright. First thing we're gonna do, level up. Just in case we need a skill check of some sort. Seance, Metamorphosis, below the stairs. Alright, we've read most of these. Metamorphosis, you can no longer be the person you were told to be. Alright, you can no longer be the person you were told to be. Your old life would have ground you beneath it. Fair. You had to change. But was the change slow or sudden? A gradual growth. You changed by inches, your new self growing from the roots in the old. It was only after, when you looked back, that you saw how far you'd come. Yeah, a blank slate. In order to become who you need to be, you abandoned your old life, cast it aside. Yeah, I mean, gradual growth fits our character, and it gives us both hearts and iron, which is a good thing. Alright, and we're also, real quick, gonna have a look at our officers here. Make sure everything is where it needs to be. I think he would give us a little bit more currently. That's gonna stay. Alright, 2 irons, 1 mirrors, 1 heart, 1 iron. Yeah. Alright, we're good. The LNS Nature Reserve. I think we want Albert's Idyll. Into the reserve. The park is filled with birds, flowers, trees, and woodland creatures, streams, and bumbling insects, yada yada yada. Follow the incautious driver into the reserve. The verdancy in their head drives them deep into the wilderness. Reunion. Deep in the wilderness stands a mighty tree, shriveled and dry. A fungal growth twists around it, its blooms flecked with purple and black. The incautious driver approaches it, lying down in supplication. The verdant pulses, its buds splitting open and erupting in a spore fall that soon coats the driver in shimmering emerald dust. For several minutes, silence. When the driver emerges, their face is crestfallen. It wasn't enough. What I brought it was only half of the story. I need more. It needs more. You escort them back to the train. They should be more coherent after a good meal and a few hours sleep. The driver needs time to process what just happened. Fair enough. I mean, might as well, since we're going straight back to New Winchester. And when we're there, we're going to check how long we've been going, because I might be able to fit in one more go-round of the Reach. Nope, the other way. There we go. Light in the distance. A stoker begins singing the Ballad of the Chimneys of New Winchester. Free stuff! And someone to fight. Excellent. Oh, crap. Ah, oh, balls. It's all going horribly wrong. Where you going? Where you going, asshole? You ain't going nowhere, that's where. Alright, yep. Salvage. The Rat Brigade scour the train for unspent fuel. They find nothing. We'll be fine. A distant clamor of engine yards, an accretion of smog on the windows. Alright, we're gonna go to New Winchester first. Pick up more stuff, get some repairs. I think we're actually gonna bank that ammunition I just picked up. I have a vague memory of needing it at some point for a quest. I can't remember what, but we're gonna hang on to it. We might actually start stockpiling things that we find. All right, so yep, stash that. Sell this and this and this and this. Buy one more of this. Wonderful. And then I think it's the nope, not the engine yard. Is it just at the station? Yeah. All right. Sure. Fully repair. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. Yeah, we're gonna do, I think, one more run around to the reach. Although we'll see if we can talk to the driver. Check on the driver. Have they recovered from their ordeal in the nature reserve? The driver picks irritably at their ear. I was meant to be off this train by now. Just go into the well and everything would be fine. Instead, it's unsatisfied, Captain. I need an answer to something that I can't... It needs an answer to something that I can't give it. There's a piece of itself missing somewhere in Albion. Another of its spores sent out many years ago to find the truth. I can feel it out there somewhere refusing to return. It enjoys its freedom too much. Carefully look at the major ports. They may have just left a trace. We have to find it, Captain. Search for evidence of the verdant fragment in London, Perdurance, Wartburg, Juxtamarre, Brabazon, and Floyd Parlor. Alright, so that's all over in London. Good to know. Yeah, we're going to do one more loop around the Reach. Pick up the port reports and remember to talk to the freaking fatalistic signal man next time. And then I think we're going to bounce back over into Albion. I said I was going to check the time, and you know what? I still might. Give me 1 second. Pardon the vomit-inducing display you're about to see. How long have I been going? An hour and 23 minutes? Alright, that's fine. We can do one more run. Trade this. How much gratitude do we have? 27? Yeah, we're going to need to buy some more ministry-stamped permits. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright. Moving on. Hydrate. I also have a bag of combos sitting right here, and I am feeling a bit munchy, so I'm gonna eat a few, and I will try to do them as far away from the mic as I can possibly lean. Alright, there we go. That's better. Listen to the stories to reduce terror. Collect the free tickets. Write the port report. Attend another performance. Sure. Yep, this is all the same as it was last time. Yeah, alright. Check the bargain bin. Some more carefully packed munitions, why not? Move on. Ow. Thought I was squeaking by that. Spicy Ranch has left her co-host chair. Hello, Marauder. Woo. Nice. Loot the hold. Faintly luminescent cage. Light burns within. Vision of the heavens. Cantankery. Read the ledger. Captain Lockwood deposited materials for hull repair to pay back their debt. Miscellaneous notes. Captain writes a homestead. They passed on the way to Port Avon. Yeah. Alright. Disperse the rubble. Lose terror. The incognito princess is delighted. I had doll houses of this size. Much prettier, of course. Fair. Yeah. How much of that do we have? Solitary settler lives in a modest homestead. She's not much of a conversationalist, but the enticing smells that waft from her kitchen are convincing. Or I could trade them some munitions for bronze wood. I said I was going to hang on to the munitions. So, you know what? Share gossip from civilization to get supplies. I see you over there, Cantankery. New smell beneath the cooling oil, the green, unlikely scent of apples. Alright, quiet day in Port Avon. Buy cheap fuel, why not? Write the port report. Check the bargain bin for some ministry-approved literature. Nice. And move on to Trader's Wood. God damn it. stop doing that. I just gotta stick to the middle of the road. That's what I gotta do. Rat Brigade. Look after the Legion if you go into the woods, Captain. Thank you, Rat Brigade. I am not planning on going into the woods. Alright, respite from labor. Offer stable employment. Might as well max out the crew. Go to the parting glade. Get the port report. Check the bazaar. Nice. Alright. Real quick. I'm gonna check out this corner real quick. I don't think there's anything up there, but just in case there is, I would like to know about it. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe there is something up here. The deep wood. Cantankery, nice to see you. I'll give myself until my supply meter is down to 50% and then I'll turn around. The air is clean here with the crystal scent of fresh water. You're near the Regent's Tears. Oh. I think I only came across this place once before, and it's a wonder, which is the exact opposite of a terror. It's actually lowering my terror, as you can see. That's nice. Found a bit from a wonder. Alright, the Regent's Tears. I think there's a place I can dock up here. Yeah, interact. It's said that the lakes at the top of Regent's Tears have curative properties. The rumor goes largely unconfirmed. The ground by the lake is too boggy to land a locomotive. Instead, you must land on a sharp, slippery ledge lower down the falls. The walk up can be punishing. Follow the guide to the top of the Tears. A hooded woman, half concealed in the spray, waits by the waterfall. "You're here for the Regent's Lakes," she says in a thick London accent. I have a 100% chance of success, so yes, I am. Upward, without pause. The woman leaps from ledge to foothold. She is sure-footed, apparently oblivious to the thundering roar of the waterfalls. It is treacherous work to keep up with her. When you finally reach the top, you help each other over the edge. Only now can you see that she is crying. She has wept endlessly for years. The tears run down grooves in her cheeks that have been worn there by the constant weeping. She gestures toward the water. "Welcome, may the Regent's Lakes nourish you." Alright, the view from the top of the Tears is dizzying. The forest is so large and you are so high that all perspective is lost. Only your locomotive, small as a matchbox, breaks the illusion of a mossy meadow inches from your feet. You step back from the drop and turn to the lake. It is huge. You cannot make out any details of its far shore. Steam rises sluggishly from the surface. The water's warm. Immerse yourself in the lake and talk. A youth gives you a fleeting smile. He seems welcoming enough, and there's plenty of room in the shallows. Sanctuary of a sort. To be heard over the sound of the falls, you move close to the youth. He has been weeping. He is frank as to the cause of his sorrow. The Winchester War. He speaks of his constant fortune to survive skirmishes that have slaughtered his friends. Fortune, he repeats sourly. Alistair knows something a bit about that himself. 3 salon stewed gossip. Nice. Chorister bees. Nice. Alright, listen to the death hymn. Yep, same as it ever was. Alright, we'll loop around to the other side and continue on our way. Hello, you. Almost missed you. I was grooving to the Metroid-esque music. Fragment, very ruin drifts here. Ignobly forgotten. Wow. That was just some of the worst. What the fuck? There we go. Got him. Yeah, why not? This may shed light on what filled the Explorer. I figured. I still got something for it, though. That's nice. Things best forgotten. The smell of turpentine hangs in the air. Fresh paint drips from the ceiling, as does a stoker suspended with ropes. The bed sheets have been painted with amateurish portraits of the dead stoker. What the fuck? In the first few, he is alive. In later ones, he is not. Yeah. Sounds like lovely. Alright, I'm curious. There's literally a terror sitting next to the wonder. I am mildly curious. Near the heart of the silent... What? Whoa! What the fuck? Regent's grave. Here at the heart of the forest is a great barrow built from ancient stones. A great barrow built from ancient stone stands. Gates of star-forged bronze block the entrance. Force open. Something is whispering from the other side. Leave the grave. Go away. Far away. That's what we're doing. You leave the long dark of the barrow behind you. Yep, let's get the fuck out of here. And just let those two fight it out, you know? I get the feeling this is an enclosure. I'm fucking right. Alright, I've already been here longer than I meant to be. I need to get to Lustrum. Loot. Death hymn. Alright, where'd that sky-maddened explorer go? There he is. Come on. Let's do this. You and me. There's that. Loot the hold, gain random treasure, a distressingly odored barrel. Fuel. Awesome. What is this? Is that's the ruin I passed by, isn't it? Yeah, okay. No need to go investigate that. Alright, I'm gonna get that off screen real quick. You found a benefited from wonder, one of the most pleasant and least menacing landmarks of the high wilderness. Wonders immediately lower terror when you draw near them, so long as you haven't visited too recently. Sometimes it's worth taking a detour to include them in your routes. I had one on my console playthrough, the... what was it? The Monument to the Nameless Rat? Passed by it damn near every day when I would do the trade loop. It was all... in that one, it spawned near Port Prosper, so that was always nice. Being able to lower my terror a little bit before jumping back to Albion. The air is clean here. Yep, read that. A rumble, or a tremble in the air, which swells to a thunder. I know the laws of normal reality kind of don't really apply here in this particular world, I guess, but I do have to wonder, like, it seems the waterfalls are just kind of dropping off into infinity, so that begs the question, where does the water come from at the top of the falls? Because I know, like, well, for one thing, There has to be a gravity of some kind, even though we're technically in space. So I guess there is some form of gravity that's always down, but at the same time, there was that bit about, like during the prologue, when you asked the captain, if you slipped and fell, where would you go? And she just said away, so that also kind of, hello, begs the question of, is there gravity? Yeah, the order for half rations. I know, it sucks. We're going to deal with it. Trust me, crew, it's worth it. We'll have food soon enough. Right, I gotta remember not to get too freaking close to these guys. Utilize the big gun instead of the little ones. God damn, you stop moving. And also, I think I hear a fucking cantankery colony. Nailed it. Oop. Fuck. Come on. Actually, I'm near Trader's Wood. I won't go straight to Lester. I'll go back to Trader's Wood. Oh god. Course trees too. Alright, there's that. Get the ironwood for more money. I think we're going to leave the cantankery colony and the chorister bees alone. I'm already getting sidetracked way too much during this loop. The inconvenient ant sneezes, her allergies oblivious to both the hull and the distance from the wood. Oh, poor auntie. Alright, parting glade, already have the port report. Still do need to make use of that. The bargain bin's already been bargained. Get 3 supplies and continue on our merry way. Our next stop should be Carillon. They also sell supplies. Actually, am I gonna have enough to make it to Lustrum? Enough fuel? Shit. Well, we'll fucking see, won't we? Could always raid the cache again if I had to. Unless you want to give me some fuel. Boy, howdy, I sure appreciate... God damn it, I overheated again. There we go. Loot the hold. An intriguingly bulging sack. How pleasingly it rattles. Sovereigns. Can't go wrong with that. Free stuff. Barrel of fuel, maybe? Fingers crossed. Nice. We're golden. An outbreak of the heart sickness. A mysterious outbreak of nostalgia is spreading through your crew. Frequently, they stop work to stare away into misty remembrance. They gathered during the evenings to meditate on times gone by and debate the ways in which the past was superior to the present. The air is full of sighs. Succumbing right. Nostalgia is fuel for melancholy. Melancholy is fruitful muse. Perhaps you will feel inspired. Nah. Hold the compulsory knees up. Break out the brandy and string the fiddles. A lifting of spirits. The crew attend reluctantly, but once the brandy's been passed around, you manage to get them telling tales of their recent adventures, of their narrow escapes, and their small triumphs. It's still reminiscence, but at least it's on the fresher fare than the rose-hued days of their youth. So it appears, I guess, that Captain Alistair is a functioning alcoholic. I hear another colonized cantankery. But I guess he's gone. Good. Caroline, where the sins are scourged, the crew tries to avoid the aunt's critical gaze. Yeah. Alright. Foyer, port report. Bargain bin. Carefully packed munitions. 2 supplies. Alright, I think we're gonna have to stop picking up bargain bin stuff, because we're gonna need what little cash we have left over, I think, to buy fuel and supplies to complete the rounds. Well, that says nothing about getting free stuff, so... Alright. I think I can fit one more free thing in the hold, and then get another 2 units of fuel. Should be fine. So, let's see if we happen to run across any, scribe spinsters. Yeah. The sky closes its cold jaws about you. Water freezes in the pipes. Engineers scurry to and fro with boiling kettles. Free stuff. What do we got? Hull points. Alright. This I am okay with. Down to the last of the fuel now. Yeah, that's fine. We're almost to Lustrum, or we'll be able to get more. Nothing to panic about. Hello, Scribe Spinster. Old ruins are locked in the ice. Their staircases leading nowhere. I had a friend climb one of them stairs, an engineer claims. Didn't come down again, though. That is unfortunate, and I'm sorry to hear it. The wind moans through the ruins, lifted by the hands of giants. Somnolent silence lies about these hollow, haughty ruins. Yeah, we'll see if we can grab some of them scribe spinsters on the way back. Or there's one right here. Lovely. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop. Aha. Whoop. Nice dodge, nice dodge. gone. Snap through with axes. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, I hope that sliver of fuel is enough for us to make it to Lustrum. Princess is taking all the blankets. Lustrum's cold. There's something on the fire. Books if you must. Fuck off, Cantankery. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Shit. Ministry approved literature. Oh, shit. What the hell? Alright. Adrift. Last of your fuel is gone. The fires of your engine dim and die. Your funnel coughs its last. Already the cold of the high wilderness is crawling frosty fingers across your windows. Your remaining hopes are all but desperate. We're not going to make a living sacrifice. 50% chance to scavenge supplies. 60% chance we burn. Ministry approved literature. Repel your attackers. An enemy is nearby. You can't signal for help until they're gone. Drive them off with shot and shell. Success will give you a chance to signal for help. Having more crew improves the odds. Sick. Still kicking. A volley from your main guns. A fusillade. A small arms fire from every hatch and window. You take a number of casualties in the desperate engagement, but your foe retreats for now. You lost a crew. I think we're going to have to burn some ministry-approved literature. Nice. Your stokers eke the literature out, placing it in the firebox in tightly bundled packages. Page curls, spines blacken. Oh, damn, we lost 3 of them? Fuck. Didn't think we were losing that much. The finest words of the ministry will permit are swallowed by the licking flames. It won't last long. You hope it will be enough. Yeah, we're fine. I'm a little sad we lost that literature, but what can you do? Alright. Explore Lustrum. Get a port report. Restock on 3 fuel, 1 supplies. See if there's anything in the bargain bin we can afford. 1 more. Yeah, that'll just leave us just enough to get a bit of terror reduction at Magdalene's. Alright, so we'll see how far we can go. I know we can at least get to Magdalene's and possibly Port Prosper, and we needed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 6 if we go to Magdalene's, 7 if we go to Port Prosper. Okay, so we'll have enough at the end to get a bit of money, and... Oh, my bad, Spicy Ranch. I didn't know you were in that chair. Trying to kick my feet up. And then we can return home, sell off all the stuff we was gonna sell, and then bounce back to Albion. Start exploring over there next episode. Oh boy. The locomotive lurches to one side. It may have been a gust of wind, a stray rock, or perhaps just a little incautious driving. The curator's egg is fragile and pinned by heavy crates. Check the hold. No one will pay you for a fractured egg. Oh, balls. An empty husk. You arrive to find the egg shattered into a half-dozen pieces. Sat up against a crate beside it, a crew member is staring off into the distance. You rouse them gently and ask what they saw, or ask if they saw what was in the egg. They nod as their eyes start to moisten. Captain, their voice is hushed. I want to go home. When you probe as to where their home is, tears start to roll down their cheeks. I can't. Hold on. They can't work in this state. You release them from their duties. They can leave the locomotive when you next make port. Curator's eggs do not always contain the same thing. If another cracks, something else might occur. Scribe Spinster. Ah, well, you've seen me. We have to fight now. Heap. There we go. Good grief. Alright. Bada bing, bada boom. One more bronze wood. Should make a decent killing. How many of that do we have now? 3? That's not bad. Alright, we've only got one more storage space, and we'll need that for an extra supply. So we're not going to be taking on any more extra cargo. God damn it. No, we are leaving. We are leaving. We are not fighting you. We are done fighting for today unless we absolutely have to. You fuck off. Go hang out in your goddamn ruins. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You don't want none of this. We're gonna make use of Magdalene's because our terror is over half, and I don't like that. And I don't want to take on any more nightmares. Ministry Monitor, nice to see you. Hydrate. Oh, son of a bitch. Sudden jolt. I think we hit something, Captain. Your driver observes. The mists are thick. You could turn back or search for it. Keep going. Only forward. Better not to know. Whatever treasure, horror, or debris wandered into your path, you will leave it to the mist. Finally, Magdalene's, a hot bath and a decent conversation. The princess desires that you dock. We are in complete agreement, princess. All right. First up, write the port report. Secondly, go to the keepsake market. While away time with the captain. Now we're pretty much fucking broke. And then we're also going to... We're not going to treat the terrorists. We're going to treat our terror. Loneliness. We got plenty of salon-stewed gossip. And plenty of visions of the skies. We're gonna spend the gossip. Request a treatment for guilt. You are not sinless. This will provide a unique encounter and lower your terror. The attendant nods solemnly. Congratulations. You're the last entry in the journal. He makes a note in a large, red, leather-bound book. Today's journal, at any rate. Alright. We are being treated for the guilt you harbor. The attendant holds up a candle before 4 doors of mirrored glass. 4 of our staff are available today. Each has their own specialty. Their names are not yours to know, only their craft. He smiles suddenly, his teeth gleaming like links on a chain. You know yourself the best. Who can tend to your wounded heart? Whoever you need, you can find behind one of these doors. Oh, that's right, the Tackety General. See if the rumors are true. Is a deceased Tackety war hero really in attendance at Magdalene's? Yeah, we should be fine. The dead walk among us and smoke pipes. The attendant smiles and licks his pale lips. You have morbid tastes. This way, if you please. You are led to a slim chamber of polished scarlet glass. A burly figure sitting comfortable, or in a comfortable armchair. They smile up at you. The attendant, and they are just an attendant, bears a striking resemblance to the departed general, augmented with cosmetics. The jawline is uncanny. The general makes one crucial mistake. They lean forward to take your hand with their left, and you know for a fact the war hero was right-handed. The general sighs, noticing your scrutiny. Ah, damn. This is a new role for me. Don't suppose I can ask you to keep mum. A lie can be more useful than the truth, especially where morale is concerned. Well, last time we went in favor of the Windward Company, and this guy's just doing his job, and it's an important job. I'm not gonna fuck him over. Keep your silence. It's better for Tackety morale to believe in the illusion. What harm can it do? Oh shit. Memento Mori. That was the name of a super weapon in Sunless Seas. You while away an intriguing afternoon in conversation with the dead general. Their eyes are bright as they describe near misses over Prosper, skirmishes in the snows of Lustrum, the execution of traitors at Old Tom's Well, starvation in Traitors' Wood, death in the raging skies over New Winchester. They wink as you leave, closing the door after you with their right hand. Winchester War, a war hero in Magdalene's. You allow the general to continue their work at Magdalene's. Gain fortunes, nice. Gain 10 terror, not as nice. Gain 10 reputation. Gain a vision of the heavens. Lost a reputation with the stovepipes. Gained experience. Can I, by chance, do this with not Tackety General? Yeah, okay, let's, this time we're gonna go with Sky Stories. Treatments for Inui. The wonders of the heavens no longer still your heart from beating. He takes your hand very briefly, holds it so very gently as though it were a rare butterfly that had alighted there by chance. This way, please. Alright, so this time, yep, 4 of our staff are available. Let's go with someone from your past. Their face lingers in the fog of memory. Your first sergeant is waiting in the shadows. He laughs like a bullhorn at your expression before reprimanding you for the laxity of your uniform. An explanation does no good. He's keen to tell you of his life after retirement and all of his many thoughts on your present circumstances. There we go. That knocked our terror down a damn good bit. Whoop, We're not done yet. Not yet. We're gonna Beatrice's exchange. We have exactly enough. Nope, no we don't. Hang on. Fuel. Fuel is more important. Alright, that'll give us enough to make it to Port Prosper. And then there we can have our conversation with the fatalistic signalman, and then back to New Winchester, drop our stuff off, get paid, and then bounce back to London. Oh. The Calendar. Let's see what we got. Force open the door to the hold. A faintly luminescent cage. A light burns within. A silver idol rests inside the cage, 4 wings extended from its hunched shoulders. Made of moonstone, your navigator says in a hushed tone, to amplify the light of the stars. Alright, gain a vision of the heavens. Cool. I think that was just one of the things we spent at Magdalene's. Raider? Nope. London Dreadnought. Not gonna take the chance of hitting the freaking wall this time. I say as I steer directly toward the wall. Another wreck. Man, people always be wrecking around here at Port Prosper. The Vitus Varnus. Vitus Varnus? Mourn the dead. Enduring Dreadnought, nice to see you. Please don't ram into me. Thank you. HML, A Reckoning Postponed. That could be foreshadowing. I could be foreshadowing if I decide to turn against London. I haven't decided that yet, though. We'll have to see. Bridge clock chimes twice. Quickly. Yep. Time is devious. Pope Prosper. Alright. Wabam. Alright, explore. Grab the port report. Take tea at the Admiral Nelson. Sneak key. Yeah, sneak tea cakes for the porters. Few Easton staff are kept on retainer for the less rarefied requirements. You cram a few dozen small cakes into a bag and make a quick exit out the back. The porters are exceedingly grateful. It's considered impolite to tip these days, according to the new etiquette books. One grumbles through a mouthful of scone. Hardly makes enough to pay off the uniform. A few stolen and discarded pieces of crockery exchange hands. Okay. 10? Jesus Christ, what the fuck am I supposed to do that? Oh boy. That's... Alright, hang on. Before we get to that, gonna converse with the signalman. Ask if he's seen enough of the Reach. As you stopped at each port on your journey, the signalman spoke with other signalers. He has filled a set of dog-eared notebooks and is now collating their contents into a book. Every corner of the sky. He stiffens as you approach, as if you've caught him doing something he shouldn't. People outside the trade don't understand how signaling works. Every port, every corner of the sky has its own signs and messages. It's a right mess. I've been cataloguing them. The semaphores, the lamp languages, the badges and passphrases. Not that anyone will ever read it. He puts the pages into his holdall, suddenly embarrassed. Anyway, I've been meaning to ask. Travelling has stirred up old memories. I'd like to visit a friend at London. We'll find her at the Steam and Sapphire Yards. She won't remember me, but I should try. Wants to visit London? Well, you're freaking in luck. That's exactly where we're going. Now I gotta figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do with all this crap that just wound up in my hold. I don't think I can... The only thing I can sell here is fuel and supplies. God damn it. I'm gonna have to jettison some shit. I didn't know I was gonna get that much. I mean, this was all free. And... how much do I need? 31, 30, 29, 25. I think I'll jettison the honey and the hours. Alright. Well, that sucked. To home. And then flip a Yui and come right back. Alright, someone's been making subtle amendments to your navigator's calculations, presumably in an attempt to alter your course. The culprit is discovered to be a reticent engineer. You demand an explanation. She once encountered the storm that speaks, and it spoke to her in voices that she thought she'd never hear again. Ever since, she's been trying to find it once more. Back to work, son of a bitch. You hurry them back to work. Yeah, it doesn't work. That's fine. That's fine. Where you going, bud? Where are you going? Alright. give the order to half rations to eke out the last year's supplies. The edge of the wilderness, surveilled by the vigilant watchtowers of New Winchester. Fuel is desperately low, but the signalman seems sanguine. He lights a cigarette and settles to watch the stars. Sanguine? Sanguine? It's one of those. I'm pretty sure it's sanguine, because that was the password for the Dark Brotherhood in either, was it Oblivion or Skyrim? I can't remember, but the password is, "What color is the night?" And the answer was sanguine, my brother. What was the guy? There was a guy in Oblivion. Got you into the Dark Brotherhood. Was it, Lucien LeChance. That's who it was. Interesting guy. Too bad he died. I think there was a mod where you could... A mod for Skyrim that allowed you to summon his ghost as an ally if you had high enough conjuration skill. Alright, who are we... Alright, who are we in favor with this time? Oof. Yeah, the Windward Company. Alright. Oh boy, we're low on fuel again. Hope we make it home. Ooh, recent news, spy in Trader's Wood. Town crier is making the rounds of the station. Windward spies suspected of operating out of Trader's Wood. Fine place for 'em. The assembly is seeking captains brave enough to investigate the rumors. He looks about the crowds. Is that a volunteer I spot? Yeah, step up to the call. It's a rumor worth investigating for your own ends if no one else's. Goddamn right. The crier shakes your hand. A brave hero going to root out the wicked spies for us. A toffee for every hand. The chant is taken up around the crowd as the crier presses a piece of paper into your hand. It reads, 3 flashes of a lantern seen by the old hagwood, answered by 2 flashes, then 3, then 1. Ugh. Okay. Alright, here we go. Deliver the reports. Ka-ching. For God's sake, don't run out of fuel this close to New Winchester. It would be so fucking stupid if you did. It's probably gonna happen. Because oh god damn it, here we go. My cargo hold is completely full. It's right there. It's right there. Come on, god damn it. Burnt bronze wood, searing enigma, signal for help. Fuck. Come on. Ooh. A hostile engine. Repel them, you will suffer hull damage. If you fail, you will die. If you succeed, your enemy will retreat, but will that buy you the time you need? Come on, man. It's literally right there. This is crap. This is so crap. And repel them. Oh, boy. Partial success. Lost crew. Oh, come on. Come on. God damn it. No, we're not doing that. We're not freezing to death. This is such a lame death. Yeah, shivering death. Whatever. restart from last autosave. We should be right there at the freaking, yeah, okay. That was it. You know, you couldn't, like, I don't know, sell me some fucking fuel? I don't understand. I'm gonna give this one more go with the fortunes roll just to see what happens. Come on. Signal for help. 40% chance. That's almost a 1 in 2. God damn it. Come on. Repel them. I don't understand how I could fail like 3 times in a row on a 40% chance. Yeah. Okay, guess we're gonna have to burn some bronze wood. God, that galls me, but it's not my time. It is not my time. Alright, here we go. One more go. One more go, we're gonna burn the bronze wood this time. I hate it. I hate the fact that I have to do that, but I'm not wasting the Searing Enigma. We'll give the fortunes roll 2 more tries and then burn the bronze wood. Yep. Come on, signal for help. Hey! Your signaler deploys every trick they know. Flares burning briefly bright, flags flickering in the celestial wind, and SOS played shrilly on a whistle. Frantic Morse code stuttered into the night with your headlights. Will anyone respond in time? Thankfully, a passing free trader receives your SOS, and there is a cautious exchange of flag signals, which allow more nuanced communication than Morse. While they establish this isn't an ambush, then they pull alongside you and open a hatch ready to deliver a pair of fuel barrels to your locomotive. Receive the fuel. Crew secure the barrels and pull them on board. Thank you very much. Soon your engine chugs back to life and the cold is beaten back. With cheery whistles, you and your rescuers part ways. There is still decency then to be found in the heavens. Nice. Alright, let's sell off all this stuff. Yeah. Cash money. I like it. Alright, we're gonna buy 2 and 3. And our bank is still that 1. That's good. Alright, yeah, we've got enough money to go banging around London now. Can't believe I ran out of gas. Mere fucking feet from the new Winchester dock. That is... ugh. So stupid. So stupid. Hey, a homestead. Miners dug too deeply here. Too greedily and too deep. A homestead. This homestead comprises a scattering of houses and a ramshackle barn. A cloud of dust rises from the yard. 2 men are fighting. Tell the men to stop. They're rolling the fort, grasping for purchase and shouting complaints. Hey, knock it off. The men are graying and scarred. Their arms are brown as teak and knotted with muscle. They strike indiscriminately, but thus far, ineffectually. As far as you can tell, they're fighting over what color to paint the shared outhouse. Ugh. Forcibly separated. This is nonsense. They're too old to be settling problems this way. Steal supplies while they're distracted. Invite one to join your crew. Perhaps they'd be happier apart. The settler you left behind makes rude gestures as you depart while your new crewman grins. Despite his age, he is limber and his experience compensates for his early nights and occasional lumbago. He tells a good yarn once you get some whiskey into him. Nice. Shared outhouse. Ugh, gross. I know that's the way they used to do things, but gross. Hey, the Rat Brigade salutes the memorial. True inspiration, says Sanders. Yeah, there it is, the memorial to the unknown rat. Alright, good to know where that is now. Yet another wreck. Let's see what we got. Force open the doors to the hold. What have they found? A marked box. Fragile contents. Do not shake, upend, or discommode. Discommode, huh? Ooh, stained pane glass. After a much careful maneuvering and whispered cursing, the box is opened. A chorus of oohs and ahs run through your crew as the panes of starlight stained glass emerged. A careful hand has rendered the sights of the high wilderness into articulated swirls of colored glass. Cool. Rumble of far-off factories. Yep, distant searchlights. Alright, we're going to go ahead and bypass the port and just go... Or actually, no we're not. We're going to buy one more unit of fuel and supply each just to make absolutely sure in case something bad happens. You might as well check the bargain bin as well. Ooh, caddies of dried tea. Alright. I'm going where they make the tea anyway, but, you know, fuck it, a little extra income at the end of the episode. It's not a bad thing. And I think I needed a caddy of dried tea for something. I think I wanted to... Was that talking to the navigator? We'll find out when we get to Albion. Alright, the Albion Transit Relay. Alright, present yourself to customs. Customs agent currently busy. They stamp your form without even checking your cargo. Thanks. Travel to Albion, first class. First class is reserved for people with paperwork, yada yada yada. Here we go. Yeah, that seems counterproductive. The more crap you have in your hold, the more fuel you have to purchase, which just fills up your hold even more. But, yeah, it's probably true to life anyway. Alright, we need to go straight east. Maybe not get into any fights with any of those crazy dreadnoughts this time. Oh, there it is. I saw that thing pop up. I'm like, explore. Explore fucking what? That blinking light camouflaged so well in with the rest of the background. London's End, Stoker notes. War's beginning. Suppose it depends which way you're going. I heard something. It did not sound friendly. Well, it's good to see that the glorious dreadnoughts are still as bad at driving as they used to be. From her throne, the Majesty can look out over all of London when the smog allows. Yep. You, need some help there, buddy. Kinda smacking into walls. Now it looks like you're about to smack into me. Please don't. Stop. Stop. Sir. Sir. Or ma'am. Fucking chill. God bless Her Majesty, a crewman spontaneous declares. Patriotism or apotropaiism? Whatever. I looked that word up last time. Whisker, are you pissing off Annabelle? Knock it off. Oh. Recruit the clay conductor. A hulking clay man in a heavy coat stands on the platform. The clay men were an underclass in old London. Very few of them came to the skies. This one holds an urn to his chest. You're a captain. You can perform funeral rites, he says, nodding to the urn in his hands. Then I want to travel. He pauses for a long moment and then, as if feeling something more might be expected. I could help out on your engine. Recruit the clay conductor. Say a few words about the death in the sky. Skyfarers are accustomed to impromptu funerals. Just give you the clay conductor. First officer will increase your harspit 6 and iron by 2. Nice. You ask the clay conductor where he would like to hold the ceremony. He looks about confused, as though he hadn't expected the question. At last he comes to a conclusion. Here will do, he says, indicating the crowded thoroughfare. You and a few of the more respectable your crew gather for a brief funeral. Everyone has at least something in black. You offer the expected phrasing before pausing for the eulogy. The clay conductor shakes his head. You do it, he grunts. Say a few words. You're sure you can extemporize something. You render up a bounty of platitudes, benign wishes to the beyond, and the maudlin remembrances of departed friends. The conductor frowns stonily, realizing he needs to give you at least something to work with. He could sing, he manages. You work a line about a man of clay with the voice of an angel into the eulogy. The conductor seems satisfied. Where's your engine? I'm ready to assume my duties. The conductor picks up the urn and heads off in the direction you point. You've recruited the clay conductor. Alright, now, I believe... Was it you I needed the T for? Yeah. The Fortunate Navigator. The Navigator is rarely in his cabin. He is popular with crew in card games and drinking sessions that occur spontaneously in his presence. He is, of course, never the instigator. Get to know the Fortunate Navigator. He often recounts escapades from his last engine, but rarely shares anything from before that. Perhaps a quiet cup of tea will draw him out. Quiet appreciation. He clears his desk for the tea set by sweeping papers onto the floor. I'll tidy up afterwards. The condition of his cabin casts doubt on that. I grew up a servant of the Eagle Khan's ambassador to London. His son, Altan, befriended me. We'd climb out the attic window and race urchins together. A wistful note enters his voice. We never won. The Navigator trickles a spoonful of sugar into his cup, then another. Can we stop at London? He stirs and stirs the tea. Altan died. I couldn't even be at the funeral. I want to say goodbye, but I'll need to speak with his parents first. The Navigator's promise. Requested you visit London. Shocking. We're there. Alright, let's sell off this. We're going to hang on to the stained glass, but we're going to sell the tea. Buy up some more of this. Going to bank that, because we needed that, right? How many does we need? 5 more? Alright. Okay, we made it back to London. We're going to call the episode there. It's been a bit of a long one. Sorry about that, unless you enjoy that, in which case, you're welcome. Do the YouTube like, comment, subscribe dance if you please. And I will see you next time. Have yourself a wonderful day.